I'm digging these bags.
So there are two reasons we took this trip to Prescott, Arizona from Santee, California, 853 miles round trip and an overnighter. Jay is on a 2018 Harley Ultra Limited. He's trying to figure out which one of three bikes we're going to take to Sturgis later in the year because the bike that he rides is not suited for that. I'm on my 22 Pan America. And I got to tell you, these LoneRider 38-liter semi-rigid Motobags are absolutely insane. 38 liters each, 76 in total, plenty of room for gear. It's got a rugged 3-layer laminated fabric with a semi-rigid structure. So it feels like soft luggage, but holds its shape like a champ. I'm serious. It's awesome. It's tool-free, key lockable. It mounts really easily. It is a quick release. And it makes it so much easier when we make those stops at the gas stations and restaurants where I don't have to worry about who's going in my bags or taking my bags off the bike or what's in them for them to steal. I really, really can't recommend these highly enough. And by the way, no zippers. You just roll the top waterproof inner dry bag so rain and dust, it doesn't bother you. And so far, they are really durable. I love the way they look. I love the storage space, and I recommend. That was partly what this trip was about.
We are in the middle of nowhere, just a few miles out of Yuma. What are we, Jay, about 700 miles into our trip heading home?
That is correct.
Something like that?
Something like that.
Okay. These bags have been a lifesaver.
I had a lot more to say at that gas stop, but the audio was so bad, I just couldn't do that to you anymore. But look how easy it is. You just unlatch the two clasps, then you just pull back on the top metal latch after you unlock it. You just peel it open, and I did not put the red removable waterproof bag in here just because I didn't need it for this overnighter. But I just, stacked a few things in there. It can hold so much more than this. And in a second, I'm going to show you the other side. Just how much room there is, even with the red bag in it. Obviously, every time you put an extra layer in there, you lose a little bit of space, but not much at all. So just check this out. It really is, I think, a great pair of bags. Now, full transparency, this is a collaboration with LoneRider. I did not pay for these bags, but I do think they are worth the money from all the ones I've looked at. Meet my neighbor, Grant.
Hi, Clint.
Grant, thanks for doing this.
Yeah, no problem.
All right, well, Grant was outside making his home look nice, and I solicited him. He was kind enough to do it. To spray the water on these LoneRider bags. I want to see how waterproof they really are. Once we do that, I'm going to check to see, is the inside wet? I have the red waterproof inner bag in there, but I want to see, does it even get to that in the first place? And if it does it get inside of that? I mean, let's say a hard rain, we're moving. It's probably not going to hit it that directly, but I want to know, is this bag really waterproof? What do you think, Grant? Another minute, maybe?
We could try. Sure, why not?
All right.
Just go for it.
I just want to prove how waterproof or not that it is, because LoneRider claims it is. And I want to make sure if I'm pushing a product that it is. So this is not only a test of the bags. Obviously, if they're going to sell you these locks, I want to see, do these hold up in the rain? So that got soaked as well. I'll report back on that on the next LoneRider bag video. We're going to unclip it. And let's see here. Let me just get that out here. There we go. And come over here, Grant. Oh, look at that. Bone dry. Look at that. I can already see this got no water on it. And that's from my hand. That's what you're seeing there from my hand being wet. Can you see in there, Grant?
It's a little hard, but I see it. Oh, perfectly dry.
Look at that. So 853 miles, first time using these bags, the LoneRiders. I am absolutely impressed with them. I recommend them, and I think they have just so much more storage than I even need at 38 liters. You can get the smaller ones as well, but I do know I'm going to need them for Sturgis coming up. That's why I wanted these big ones. You add the Overlander bag to this, and it's going to be more than enough storage for me for that trip. So that's just a small take on these bags so far. I've had them for a few months, taken a couple of trips with them now, and I think they're incredible. I've got the price down below in the description, all the details, where you can order them, and let me know what you think. If you've got these bags or you know someone who does, hit them up about this video. I want your opinion as well, and I will see you on the next one. Ride safely.